I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about the coolest billionaire walking this planet, okay? There's a lot of stories told about a lot of billionaires, and not enough of them are good and told about Jim Irsay. Jim Irsay, owner of the Indianapolis Colts, has obviously had a hell of a life. It has been documented. He is friends with rock stars. He has gone through stages of his life, I think, that he does not necessarily look back upon and be like, hey, those were good decisions. But what he has become, where he is at in the human that I got to know behind the scenes whenever I was playing for the Colts, this guy deserves a lot more fucking credit and respect than the billionaire who's cool conversation.
Oh, yeah.
While all these other billionaires are trying to get to space, let me tell you what Jim Irsay's doing. He's buying guitars, pianos, hosting parties, building ice skating arenas for his grandkids, donating to every foundation, and riding in the back of drop tops with 28s on him alongside Adrian James as he goes into the Hall of Fame, and cutting a promo for him and saying something that is cooler than any other billionaire has ever said to one of their players or humans they've ever met.
Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Anything you want. I don't care what you want, a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, you know, you tell me what's happening.
This is just casual. Edge is like, shit, let's get this on
You
film.
know that, man. You pick it out. Edge is getting a Hall of Fame car. He's got to decide whether it's a Rolls Royce or a Bentley or a Lamborghini, but he's going to be rolling in style, that's for sure. And I'm even going to put something in the glove compartment as a surprise.
We're world champions.
Colts owner Jim Irsay is just as comfortable hoisting the Lombardi trophy as he is holding a microphone. And when he's not busy running his football team, he can be found rocking out.
When I was just a young boy.
Irsay spends his free time fronting a cover band with his friends.
The great thing about the band is when we started this thing, it was like going back to the garage when you're 17 years old and you're playing in a garage band. It's that kind of thing, you know, we love each other, we have a great time.
Nobody thinks of Jim as the owner of the Colts. He's a dude hanging out with us and having a great time.
Irsay just happens to hang out with some of the greatest musicians in the world.
Mike Mills on bass from REM, Kenny Arnoff on drums, Mike Wanchek from Mellencamp's band on guitar, myself. You're talking about an all-star band. Every musician in this band is accomplished in their own right.
Like, yeah, our owner is in a band. Like, he's actually a musician. But I think it's pretty cool, and it's something that makes him unique.
Let's think about that.
What did Irsay tell me? Irsay had one of the greatest quotes of all time. Whenever he and I talked about me retiring, it was like an hour and a half conversation that was just amazing. Just one of the most insightful, hilarious conversations I've ever had. But then we got to me being like a boss, you know, because I have to be running my own operation. And he was like, are you going to be able to make the decisions, bro? Because when you fire one person, you do it. You fire another family, you fire new kids, what? On the flip side, we're opening up a spot to hire somebody and hire their family. Like, so which way do you look at it? People are optimists, people are pessimists. You're either glass half full, glass half empty type of guy. I've always said, you get a smaller cup, that thing's filled to the top, isn't it? Then we don't really have to ask the questions. It's like big decisions. I got one right now. Do I want to rent a yacht in the Caribbean, or do I want to rent a 757 and live like a sheik? I don't know. We got to make the decision by tomorrow, though, brother. I don't know. These are big decisions. Do you want to make these decisions? And I was like, yes, I would like to have to make those decisions. It was amazing. But he is a guy who's trying to restore music history, and like he views himself as like, I don't want to say like a museum, but that's why he buys a lot of this stuff, is like to preserve and all that. I would assume the person that's collecting these sports cards is some museum collector who wants to see everything get handled well. But as the years go on and LeBron accomplishes more, I'd assume that price is only going to go up.
So I'm talking to Chuck. Of course, we're good buddies, and he's feeling good, obviously excited, and so, you know, I've been saying, yeah, I've been working out, and, you know, downstairs, you know, we have a basketball gym and weights and everything, and he's like, well, I've been working out too a lot, you know, we're about the same age, I'm in a lot better shape than you. I go, well, look, I mean, I've been playing some basketball too, besides just these doing some hand-eye coordination stuff. He's like, I'm a tremendous basketball player. What do you mean? He goes, look it. I should beat Wilt Chamberlain or Shaq in a free throw. And I'm like, now hold on a second here. I know they weren't the best free throw shooters in the history of the NBA, but they sure could beat you, Chuck. No, they couldn't. Crown Royal in hand, clicking the ice. It's like slow your engines, folks. It's probably number 2 or 3. So, he's talking about, okay, fine.
Got your way, yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend.